Hey up, Rock God 2004 back with another video for you. This is just a quick one. One of my favourite bands, and has been since I was a kid, is The Police. And there's a 7-inch single I've been after for absolutely ages. It wasn't released in the UK as a single. It was only released in the US. And when I was looking through eBay before for Police singles, I stumbled across this thing and thought, oh, what's that? I mean, I can't even remember how the song goes. It's not one I'd actually played off the album, but the fact it was such an oddity and it was never released as a single over here. I've got the album with it on, but I just can't remember how it goes. And I seen it, I thought, I want that. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And then I found it again with a picture sleeve. I was like, so it's actually really hard, a lot harder to get with the picture sleeve. I don't know if anybody sort of like who collects vinyl realises, but when 7-inch singles were a big thing, especially like sort of in the 70s and 80s, mainly the 80s, in the US, their picture sleeves were like nearly wafer thin, really thin paper. Like over here, we would get like either decent-ish paper or card. Not in the States, they're really flimsy. So like sometimes you could put the record in and it would like eventually wear the sleeve out, so you'd see like the black bottom of the circle popping out. And I've seen some rough ones of this single, and I've seen some really good-looking ones. But they always go from anywhere between sort of 20, 30, 35 quid. I thought, if I could afford it at the time, I probably would pay 20. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Keep looking. Yeah, 30, 35. And then you sometimes get them like buying now for $35, $40 and $20 shipping. Take the piss or what? So I've just been biding my time and biding my time. And I looked at one last week. I typed in last week and bang, there it was. In this country. And it had another single with it. And I was like, I'm not bothered about that. I just want that one. I must have just caught it right. Because not only was it in this country, it was a buy it now. And you got both singles, both US pressings. And it was somewhat ridiculous. Like, I think it was buy it now, £2.50. I was like, I haven't got enough. I don't have enough money. I was literally like a few quid short. And I looked at the other single and I didn't look at it properly because I wasn't bothered. I just wanted this single. Anyway, to cut a long story short, Laura's lent me the money. So the grand total, including postage for both of these singles, was £5.50. I was like that. So the one I'll show you first is the one that I wasn't bothered about. And then when it arrived today, I was like, oh. I don't know if this ever came with a picture sleeve. I might hunt for one. If not, at least I've got this. So it came in this weird X-phonograph singles sleeve. But whoever sold it provided me with a new black one as well. And they put them in these plastic little sleeves. Wow. I mean, they cost a lot as it is. So on side one is Don't Stand So Close to Me, 86. And on side two is Don't Stand So Close to Me, live. Now, I read the song title and I just assumed it was just Don't Stand So Close to Me. I thought, it's Don't Stand So Close to Me, but with no picture sleeve. Not bothered. But I didn't know it had like the live version on the other side. This has got to be like a reissue which came out for the singles. Now, this has got some marks on it. It needs a damn good clean. It really does. I've seen worse, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's the 1986 re-recorded version that the Police did. Got back together to record that, to do the Every Breath You Take, the singles album. And then there's a live version. I don't think I've heard that before. So now that's arrived, really to be honest, that was worth the money on its own. So I'm actually really glad to get that. And that was just a bonus. So the one that I wanted, what we got on singles, this is from the Spirits. No, it's not. That was a single, you idiot. Ghost in the Machine album. So the singles we got off that album were Invisible Sun, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, and Spirits in the Material World. This, I'd never seen this artwork before. I'd never seen the single before. Didn't know it existed. But this is an album track off the same album called Secret Journey. Look at that. With the picture sleeve. And it is in amazing condition. Amazing. There's no creases. There's no slits. Nothing. And they put it in the plastic protective sleeve. This was in it. Basically saying what the single was. There was one of these in Don't Stand So Close to Me as well. I think it's kind of just saying what the single is and a bit more information. So I'm going to leave that in the sleeve. To the back of the sleeve. And the B-side is Darkness. I love that song. That was a song written by Stuart Copeland off the album as well, Ghost in the Machine. And I always used to say, how the hell that didn't get a single release, I don't know. Because I love that song. And there you go. You get Secret Journey on the A side, and there's Darkness on the B side. I'll leave it there for now. Again, the seller put another one of those black sleeves in. So I've just put that in there with the other one. But this also had a white sleeve in, which looked older, but there was nothing wrong with it. It wasn't dirty inside or nothing. And that white sleeve has actually fit inside the picture sleeve, which will actually strengthen that as well. So I'm over the moon with this. $5.50 for these two. Yeah, there's the Secret Journey side. And this is absolutely immaculate. Look at that. There's not a mark on it. And the B-side, which is an absolutely beautiful song. Darkness. I think this is actually sang by Sting with Stuart Copeland in the background, like double vocal in it because he wrote it. I am absolutely over the moon to get this, and I didn't think I would get it for that cheap. £2 odd plus £3 odd postage, and that single with it, yeah. So I basically got both singles for $5.50, and this Secret Journey one, I've never seen it go for less, and I missed it. I think it was about a tenner, and that was a bargain. I've just got it for like a couple of quid plus postage with that. I'm absolutely buzzing with it. I really am. So that's my little quick video. My two new second-hand, new to me singles. Don't Stand So Close to Me 86. And the one I've been after for a while, Secret Journey with the picture sleeve and the amazing Darkness on the B-side. So there you go, that's it. Just a quick one. That's all I've got, just them singles. I've had a lot of police stuff in my mind. Like, I thought, do you know, I'm going to play some police stuff. It's been a while. And I thought, I'm going to try and get my 7-inch singles slowly but surely stocked back up. I've got some. I've got a good start, but there's still some I need. Some foreign pressings as well. But yeah, I've got some decent ones. I think when I've finished doing the singles, I'll probably show my police records that I've got. They've been one of my favourite bands, really, since 1978, which was when the first album come out. So I've liked them from the start, really. The only thing I hadn't heard, really, was the first single, Fallout, which obviously I've got now. But at the time, that was released on a different label. It was before they signed to A&M. And it's more punky. It's nothing like how the Police, they sort of like have a pop and a reggae sort of thing. And I shouldn't like the Police, because I hate reggae. But I love these. But you just know what the Police sound like. If somebody took the voice out and said, right, who's this, and played it, you would know in hell it's the Police. Unless you've heard it. The single's called Fallout, and the B-side is called Nothing Achieving. It's very, very punky. So I hadn't heard that. It was released on an independent label called Illegal Records. I think that might have actually been Stuart Copeland and his brother's label. And then A&M signed them. Out came Roxanne, didn't chart. So they released, I think it was Can't Stand Losing You, then re-released Roxanne, which was when it charted. And it was, I wasn't overly fussed when I first heard Roxanne, but as soon as I heard Can't Stand Losing You, that was it. I was hooked on. And I've liked them ever since. So yeah, they are one of my favourite bands. I absolutely love them. And it was just so good to get that Secret Journey 7-inch. So yes, thank you very much for watching, all two of you. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that little vinyl episode, if you like. And I shall see you very soon on the next video. And until then, you all take care of yourselves. Ta-ta.